The Hunter Riffmaster Warialda 200 and 211 sees the popular New South Wales Off-Road Championship celebrate its 21st year. With over 53 teams and many big names vying for the Cup in 211, this looks set to be a great few days of racing. Conducted at the private property Monomeeth, just a few short kilometres from the township of Warialda, this is rated as one of the best off-road tracks in the country. Buckle up and hang on, we're rough riding at Warialda.
This would be the best track in Australia to race on. The atmosphere, the spectator points, it would be definitely without a doubt the best track in Australia to race.
Plan is, if you can go out, prologue as hard as you can, as quick as you can, to get up on the top of the field. So during the day, you run in a top heat. So at the end on the Sunday when we go out to the long course, you're up on the top, so you're there. You're not hanging at the back waiting on the slower cars.
It's great, love it. Wouldn't swap it for netball or football or anything else. It's a brilliant sport. Make great friends, lifelong friends, and yeah, it's just brilliant.
If someone breaks away, it's going to be pretty difficult to run them down.
Hop in, sit down, shut up and hang on.
If it's Warialda, it's always good. It always creates a lot of interest. It's a really good race. People are friendly. The whole township is very friendly. It makes for good racing, for good spectator racing, and see a lot of the event.
Well, we're waiting for scrutineering to be done. We're from the Central Coast of New South Wales and we're in Class 2. It's 1650s. This is our second time in Warialda, and yeah, we can't wait. We're looking forward to it. We've rebuilt it. It was an old Riffmaster chassis, and we've just finished rebuilding it actually not a few months back. We're going to do our best and see how well we can finish.
Well, I'm from a little town called Ardletham. It's down in New South Wales, Riverina, sort of near Wagga, Griffith Way. I run a Pro-like car with just a Nissan V6, 3.5 litre, yeah. On my team, just me, my wife and two boys. Yeah, we've been racing 25 years. We haven't raced here 2 or 3 times, but that was about 12 or 13 years ago since we've been here last. If we get a trophy at the end of the week, it's going to be good, but mainly just for fun.
I navigate for my husband Malcolm. We team MLB Motorsports. We drove down from Dubbo today. It took us about 5.5 hours. We're here for a great weekend and a good time. At scrutineering, they basically go over all of the safety aspects of your vehicle and they check the safety suits and your helmets to make sure that everything's working correctly. 2 years ago, we took our son to Fink and he rode a motorbike. And Malcolm drove a single-seater. That's when I decided I'd like to get involved in the sport, and we then bought a twin-seater and have been doing the rounds ever since, and this is our second year now at Warialda. In last year's event we did well in prologue and on day 1. Day 2 we had some steering issues and broke a tyre on then, which unfortunately we had to finish for the day. I'm hoping for this year just to have fun and hopefully we can just make it through. That would be good.
Yes, my name's Andrew Doyle. I'm the Chief Scrutineer at the Warialda Off-Road event, and I'm checking the cars for safety, making sure everything complies with their helmets, making sure the car is safe for the race driver. Some of the stuff we're checking for is seat belts and their mounting. So you've got to have an arm restraint so if they do fall over, their arm doesn't go outside the car, or they have a net. The horn has to work. They're supposed to have a radio, a minimum of 5 watt. Rear view mirrors, wheel tyres and valve caps. They've got to have steel valve caps. A general safety outlook of the car. Yeah, make sure everything sort of complies with safety-wise to the CAMS manual. Well, if it doesn't pass, I find a fault with the car, whether it be their apparel or whatever. They get their sheet back, their logbook back, they go home and rectify it, and if they get it in time to come back tonight, they can, or come back tomorrow for re-scrutineering before the event.
Okay, that's scrutineering done and finished. We've passed, everything's okay, and you know, we're ready to rock and roll, and we're waiting for tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Been racing for going on 3 years. First year I bought a car off a person in town, and we struggled a bit. We blew a few motors up, and in the end with sufferance we ended up coming 3rd in the Tri Challenge, 4th in the state, and I got Rookie of the Year, Rookie Driver of the Year. Today there'd be around 12 cars. Usually we go to any race meet, there's around 12 Class 2, sometimes more, depending on the location of the race. And yeah, pretty confident, hoping that we'll go pretty good. Today I'm driving a Hunter Rivmaster, fairly old car, about a 1995 model. I've only just purchased the car actually. Once we bought the car, we bought it home, it was in a million bits. We pulled it all down, rebushed the rear end in it, new CVs, just sorted the shocks out, and pretty well that's about it. She's pretty well standard how it come. I'm a 3rd year apprentice mechanic with the council in town, so I do all my own mechanic work.
I'm part of my brother's race team. I sit in the buggy beside him and navigate him around the track, so yeah. I've been navigating for 3 years now since we started racing. The skills that I need is mainly coordinating with the driver to guide him around the track and make him aware of any cautions or anything that are on the track. I've got a bit of control only because it's my brother. He'd probably be pretty scared if he didn't do what I told him to. I most enjoy just the adrenaline rush of sitting on the start line, ready to race. I think one day I'd like to be a driver, get a bigger buggy than my brother and beat him.
Track's looking very well. My brother's been out there doing a lot of watering this week. He started Wednesday night and he's been going daylight dark to water it to get a little bit of dust down, but this short track's looking very, very good. I went for a drive around the long track yesterday and yeah, it's looking really, really good too.
You are watching Wild Wheels TV.